Hello, hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing today? As Freya immediately makes her opinions known. Tippy tappies, tippy tappies. Oh my goodness. Your headache is still there? I'm sorry. I know you took some pain meds earlier. Have they not helped yet? And as for your question, day is going okay so far. It could be better, but it could be a lot worse, so I'll take it. Doggo, Freya demands the attention. She demands all the attention, always. If she does not have attention, something is wrong. In her little world. Also, I made the mistake of eating Carolina Reaper cheese with lunch.
Lord, pear.
So my allergies, my nose, my sinus has been not happy with me, but I shall be fine. I shall live. The spicy cheese is... I exist for the spicy cheese. Yeah. And yesterday's stream was pretty good. I ended up actually losing a fight for the first time, which was interesting. But otherwise, we made some progress. Not a lot, but we made some. That was an abrupt cut-off music. Okay. I honestly don't remember what's going on right now. It's been a hot minute since we played. I don't remember what we're doing. Am I just going straight to work? It's raining again. Why the pale face? Not had your breakfast yet? No, I can't eat a thing. Aw, touch of the old tummy trouble? You could say that. That's too bad. But a walk in the fresh air can cure most ills. That's what I always say. Are you cold? No, I've been out and about today already. Enjoy your lurk, Lucky. Treated myself to a little something to warm me up. Booze? Come on, man. You know I don't touch that stuff. I was at the mall. Some kind soul bought me a nice mug of tea. With candy sugar, even. Life don't get much better than that. Thank you for the kisses, Freya. Yes, thank you for all of the kisses. She is demanding I give her the chest scritches, so she's over here licking my arm. I'm gonna guess that we're supposed to just go to work. You need to remember after you eat to make a blackberry cobbler. Headache made you forget. I will try to remind you. Make a blackberry cobbler.
They didn't say when to remind them.
They did not, but I shall remind them. I shall bug them until they make it. Until I see photos of the deliciousness. That I won't eat, but I know other people will find it delicious. How are things looking with the fountain? Do you think you'll be able to get it up and running by the Hibernation Festival tomorrow? Of course we will, kid. We'll get it all back in working order. But these old pipes really have seen better days. They need a proper cleaning or replacing, ideally. But hey, that's not my problem. Crumble, not cobbler, because you're adding oats to the topping for fiber. Okay. Oats. We have some. We need to figure out something to do with them. Making like a field snack or... We usually use them for like apple pie topping. Crumble. I still need to figure out what cake I'm making this month. I have no idea. Too many options. Too many delicious, tasty options. Hi, why are you out here in the rain? Mr. Imani, don't you want to go inside? You're getting soaked here. No, leave me alone, you scoundrel. I'm not going back in there. It's filled with murderous, backstabbing fiends, all just out for my money. What? What?
Oh, isn't this post...
This is post us going to the bar and, the bar fight. Which was an interesting thing, to say the least. Morning, kiddo. Good morning. Is it? I'm not too sure about that yet. I've got a message for you. Dr. Theobald wants to see you in his office. And before your shift starts, too. He didn't look too happy. What? Why? Best let him tell you that himself. Good luck, kiddo. Theobald is on floor 3? I'm gonna take the elevator and hope I don't get stuck. Or not floor 3, floor 1. I'm on floor 3. Oh, yep, this is about... Hi, the sexily, scantily painted chicken. This is about the bar fight. Oh, because he's a chicken. That makes sense. Ah, there you are, Finley. Mia. Carl. Thank you for coming. We all have a lot to do, so I'll get right to the point. We've heard about what happened last night. Carl was only defending himself. It was a personal matter. Unfortunately, we don't quite see it that way. Personal matters can also have an impact on your job. But Dr. Theobald, you weren't there. I'm not going to be the fall guy just because this place is coming apart at the seams. That's enough. I've already spoken to Dr. Krakowski and Miss Heydrich. I don't like to do this, but under the current circumstances, we need to show that such actions come with consequences. Carl, you are on leave until further notice. No. Sorry, what? A little distance ought to do you good. But now for you, Mia and Finley. I'm also issuing you a warning. This will be recorded on your files. Excuse me? But I expected better out of you two. This was on the very same day we had expressly requested that the situation not be allowed to get out of hand. Let this be a lesson for the future, and for all of us. Please understand, I don't like this any more than you do. But as chief physician, I am liable for any incidents involving my staff. And when one or more people misbehave, it reflects poorly on all of us. Now, please go back to work. I hope you have a successful day. Freya. Freya, I'm willing to give you scritches if you come over here. I am not going to go over there. This is so unfair. Okay. What does Carl have to say? Carl, It's okay, kid. It was a dumbass thing to do. I know that. Maybe a short vacation will do me good. Give me a chance to calm down. Think about a few things. I'm just sorry you guys got dragged into this. I don't think you did anything wrong. Sometimes that ain't the point. I'm gonna head out. Maybe I'll go out for a nice, leisurely breakfast. I haven't done that in years. Hey, do me a favor. Sure, what do you need? Keep an eye on your ward, will ya? We don't have enough staff as it is. I'm sorry I'm making your workload even worse. It'll be fine. You get plenty of rest and sleep. Then you'll be in top shape when you come back. You got it. I'll check in with you later. I look forward to it. Alright, let me go get yelled at by Dr. Krakowski. And her disapproving glare. Oh, where is she? Is she not here? Isn't Dr. Krakowski here? Sure she is. She's pretty much always here. She's in the break room. Dr. Krakowski is keeping her head down more than usual right now. Must have a lot on her mind. Thank you. I'll go and see her, then start my shift. Yeah, you do that. Where have you guys been, anyway? I've been rushed off my feet all morning. We got called into Dr. Theobald's office. Looks like we'll have to do some work. Looks like we'll have to do without Carl for a while. We'll have to what now? Has he been fired? No, but he's not going to be in for a few days. Oh, well, that's just great. Exactly what I needed right now. Guess I'd better stop wasting time chatting with you then. Back to work I go. Okay, see you later. I can talk. I can get tongue-tied, but I can talk. There's the break room. Okay, Dr. Krakowski, I'm ready for it. Yell at me. Their disapproving glare. Dr. Krakowski, you won't believe what Dr. Theobald said. You mean about Carl being put on leave? Yes, exactly. How did you know? He said he talked to her. I assumed that was how the conversation would conclude. This issue was raised in the organizational meeting this morning. I was also told about the incident at Gilbert's. It was clear that the incident could not pass without consequences. Not these days. Dr. Krakowski, if I can just explain. There's no need to explain anything. You know exactly how I feel about it. And you also know how imprudent your behavior was, given our current situation. But I understand your feelings. Believe me, everyone here does. The frustration, the short fuse, the thin skin. It's all very understandable. Nevertheless, I support Dr. Theobald's decision. This is not the time to indulge in such provocations. Carl is a good nurse, the best we have, I would say. This makes it all the more important that we compensate for his absence. Focus and do good work. I will try my best. Thank you, Finley. This is another chance for you to show me what you've got. Have a good shift.
Is it me or was she kinder?
Maybe a bit. There's a bat! There's a bat!
Alright, I gotta deal with the brat.
I love me a bat, and I get to have a bat as a patient. Woo, 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 woo.
So the tentacle boy.
Yes. I could be a tentacle boy and love bats.
You said you love being a bat.
I said I love bats. Here's a bat.
Imagine if they could see you spaz.
Just, why are you running around in circles? What is going on? Ah, there you are, finally. I need to make an urgent phone call. I was meant to be meeting a client 4 minutes ago. If I make them wait any longer, there will be serious consequences for me. Really, I don't have time to be here at all right now. First of all, good morning to you. You're Miss Van Galen, right? Sonia Van Galen, that's right. And you came to us yesterday with some symptoms. Would you like to take a moment and explain how you are feeling? Dizziness, heart palpitations, headaches, a sensation of swimming in a deep black sea but never reaching the shore. Oof. Same as usual, basically. That is your usual. I'm sure you're familiar with the condition. Same as usual. Well, more or less. The sensation has been intensified over the past few days. Sharp chest pains, moments when I didn't quite know where I was or whether I was awake. A colleague advised me to get it checked out after I fainted twice yesterday. Do you have any pills you can give me? I don't think this is a problem we can solve with a few pills. Let me take a closer look at what's going on. Alright, but please don't take too long. I am so bad at that one. I don't know why. I'm so bad at that one. Your heart rate is incredibly high. So to start with, you need some rest. Alright, I guess I can take an hour for lunch for a change. Can you give me the pills right now, or do I have to go to the pharmacy? You should stay here today for observation. Sorry, I'm a little distracted right now. What did you just say? You need to stay here for the time being. We're going to give you some medication and monitor you for now. Please take the medicine 3 times a day at meal times. That means today at noon, tonight, and to be safe on the safe side tomorrow morning. That could be tricky. I don't eat in the morning. Then you should make an exception tomorrow. Alright. So what was that? Twice a day, right? 3 times. I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. I never used to struggle with numbers, but right now I can't even remember my phone number. But I'll set a reminder on my phone for the pills. There's no need for that. We'll do it for you. But you need to avoid stress, okay? Try and switch off. Don't make any phone calls. And do not work. I'll try. My poor little bat. My poor little bat friend. No, I didn't want to talk to you. I want to go into the room. I'm sorry this has put more work on your plate, too. Don't worry about it, Finley. At least I'm getting my steps in. We'll get through it. Okay, can I get in the room now? Thank you. Oh. Your brother got dispatched. Oh, your brother's over here standing watching you, I guess. Never mind. Hey, you two. How are things? I'm doing great, Doc. I can't wait to get out of here. Yeah. But I'm not leaving without Ollie. I get that, Rudy. Just keep a little distance, okay? Ollie still needs to rest. Sure thing, Doc. How are you doing, Ollie? Not bad. I even managed to sleep for a few hours last night. Can I leave today? I want to go home with my brother. Slow down, Ollie. Let me check your readings first, okay? Yeah, okay. Okay, now the pink has to be negative. Okay, so you. Yeah, that looks right. B? What did I do wrong?
I think the blue was over.
Oh, darn it. So... What do you think, Doc? Is Ollie healthy again? Not quite. Oh. We've got your bacteria under control now, too. You should be feeling better again soon. Phew. Really? Yes! Ollinator! Coming back to the second round to beat the Shigala on points. Yes, good work, Ollie. Rudy, you'd better go home now. Give your brother another day of rest. Sure thing, no problem at all. Did you hear that, Ollie? Soon we can go out and have fun again. Yeah. I'll need to finish my rounds. See you later, you two. You betcha, Doc. Sure, Doc. I'm gonna stay here for a little while. Of course, take your time. Hello? Greetings, hardworking fellow citizen. Hello, Carl. I wanted to see how things were going today. I just can't keep away from you guys. Everything's okay so far. Everyone's a little tense. I'm also in the middle of my rounds right now. Let's catch up properly another time, okay? That's a fabulous idea. I was just sitting here drinking a nice hot coffee when I got the urge to go out and do something. I could use your help. If you have the time, meet me at the supermarket after work. At the supermarket? Yep, I'll explain everything to you there. I'll have to hang up now, too. Busy, you know how it is. Where's the supermarket? Hello, Irma. How... It's going to snow soon. Just in time for the hibernation festival. You think so? No. I know so. I can feel it in my bones. My limbs always start tingling like this when it snows on its way. That's how I know it's the first day of winter. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little wistful today. My lovely roommate was discharged this morning. I suppose that's made me a little lonely. How are you doing, Finley? Same as always. Is something bothering you, my dear? Oh, you know, just everyday life. I see. I could tell you a short story to cheer you up. Why don't you start by telling me how you're feeling today? Oh, that can wait. Do you have a few minutes to spare for an old lady? I'm all ears. Tell me all your stories. Would you like to make yourself a tea first? In this weather, it's important to take the time to get cozy. Thanks, but I'm okay. Doing my rounds has warmed me up. All right. Now, where to begin? Before little Juliana was born, I used to travel a lot. When I was young, I was doing an apprenticeship and renting a small room in Sandalwood. On one beautiful spring morning, I was strolling through this lovely little flea market. I found a beautiful old globe there. I bought it right away. I placed it in my room and decided right there, then and there, I was going to visit somewhere on that globe in real life. So without further ado, I started making plans. I packed some clothes, a little something to munch on, and of course, my travel journal to record my journey. And last but not least, my 3 lucky dice. I didn't have much money at the time, so sticking to the bare necessities suited me. One cool spring morning, I set out. After I'd crossed the first couple of borders, my stomach was growling.
Borders? How far did you go before you got hungry?
I had no money left, of course, but I did have my lucky dice with me. I walked into a fancy restaurant, one that served the finest food the country had to offer, and I challenged the owner to a bet. If I rolled a higher number than she did, my meal would be on the house. I lost. I spent the whole next year working in her kitchen, scrubbing my fingers to the bone. I'd also promised her one of my lucky dice. After a year of hard work, I managed to work my way up to co-manager of the restaurant. But my journey wasn't over just yet. I'd had more than enough of the restaurant business by then, so I continued on my way. I didn't need money. I relied on my intuition and my 2 lucky dice. It was the dead of winter, and my shoes weren't as waterproof as they used to be. So I called a cab. I challenged the cab driver to a bet. If I rolled the same number as he did, he would give me a free ride. Wherever I wanted to go, and however long I wanted to go for. I rolled the dice. I lost. That's how I met my next boss. His name was Gilbert. I spent 2 years driving people all over the country. I didn't get the chance to get out of the car much myself, though. But I still had a lovely time, and Gilbert and I got on like a house on fire. After 2 years, we closed the cab company and hit the road together. I kept the second lucky die hanging from the rearview mirror of my cab the whole time. We traveled wide and far until one day we pulled up in a dreamy little town called Porcupine. It was my birthday, so we were headed to an old tavern to celebrate. We had a great time staying up and almost until sunrise. The owner of the tavern was an elderly gentleman, and we soon got talking with him. I challenged him to a bet. If I rolled the same number 3 times with our lucky die, then he would let us have the old tavern. But on the 3rd roll, disaster struck. The die fell off the table. Gilbert went to pick it up, then slammed the back of his head into the light fitting as he got back up. He spent several weeks at St. Ursula's. The hospital was still pretty new back then, you know. When he was healthy again, he took my hand. We looked at each other in the same thought in both of our minds. We wanted to stay here, in our little porcupine. Forever. We scraped together our savings, we worked hard, and 3 years later we had enough money to buy the small tavern. Anyway, that's how the story ends. You shouldn't always rely on your luck, but it doesn't hurt to give it a shot. At least, not most of the time. You've seen so much of the world, Irma. I did my best. As it turned out, my favorite place wasn't all that far away. How about you?
What about me?
Where's your favorite place? I don't know yet. That's alright. You'll figure it out eventually. But you've still got some work to do, unless I'm much mistaken.
Sorry, yes, actually. Okay, so this one's the...
Oh, this one.
Okay, so bone's in the correct spot. One of them's not. So that stays. Let's do tooth there. Teardrop and eye. Oh, dang! Okay, that means that has to be brain.
Seriously, dude? Seriously?
That was so...
Holy biscuits, dude!
That's the one I'm the best at, apparently. So, woo! Your fever's gone down a bit. And give me a second, because I completely forgot to take my morning meds. So, everyone take this moment to, drink some water, eat a snack, take your meds if you have any you need to take, because I completely forgot.
If we want to talk about that, you completely forgot my coffee, too. Oh, is that today?
What?
Nothing on me.
Okay. But some of your symptoms are more severe than they were a few days ago. Should I be worried? We'll manage it. I'm going to talk to the senior physician. Thank you. I guess I'm going to be missing the hibernation festival this year. I'm sorry, Irma. I was hoping we'd have you back on your feet by then, but this inflammation's proving stubborn. That's okay. I've seen plenty hibernation festivals in my life. One more or less won't make a difference. You'll be going, though, I hope? Yes, I have the night shift tomorrow. I'll check out the festival beforehand. That's good. Is it your first hibernation festival? Yep. Wow. I hope you can enjoy it to its fullest. May I be so bold to ask a favor of you? Of course. My son Giuliano, he's always so busy on the day of the festival. I was wondering if you could bring me a hazelnut candle. Porcupine's Hibernation Festival is the only place you can get them. You'd be making an old lady very happy. If I find one, I'll be sure to pick it up for you. I promise. Thank you very much. I'm tired, and you must have a lot to do. Have fun tomorrow, Finley. I'll see you afterward. You get some rest, Irma. So we gotta make sure we get her a hazelnut candle.
Mm-hmm.
Top priority.
Definitely.
How'd it go today? Not bad. It's been pretty quiet, luckily. Could be because of the Hibernation Festival? How do you mean? The Hibernation Festival is tomorrow. You know that, right? And what does that have to do with the ward? I can't explain it exactly. But the Hibernation Festival is important to the people of Porcupine. It reassures them, gives them strength. Some see it as the most important day of the year. And every year you can see the condition of our patients. At this time of year, they seem somehow less sick. Wow, it must be a really important festival. I've already heard so much of it from everyone. You're on the night shift tomorrow. Go and check it out. You might like it. I'll stop by before work. Are you going too? No, I'm afraid I don't have time. I don't want to. Just do me a favor and don't get into any trouble, okay?
Okay, what the heck's going on? Did she eat something bad? There's a smiley face! What's going on?
Thank you very much. I don't know. She was so mean and not... Is she genuinely starting to like me or is something wrong? I can see you're not letting the situation distract you too much. Keep it up. I know you can still improve further. Happy Hibernation Festival for tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening? That's right. I'll be on the night shift too. So get some rest. Make sure you're nice and fresh for tomorrow. Is there anything else you need today?
A CT scan for you.
Can you check on Irma?
Yeah.
You mean Miss DeCalma? I'm keeping an eye on her readings. And I'm going to check on her again later. Have a good evening. And do try to avoid any major accidents. I'm sure you'll find plenty opportunity between now and tomorrow night.
She's teasing you now. What the heck, man?
She likes me? She really likes me?
That she plans to
Oh, hi!
attack you.
Why you got blood on your shirt? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be in bed? I feel so restless. I can't keep still, you know? Wait a minute. Are you bleeding? What? Oh no. I was just downstairs in the cafeteria. I'm on a strict juice diet right now, you see? But your cook, Sergey, he tells me you don't cater to such diets. So, you ate Sergey? Don't be ridiculous. I wasn't thrilled with the news, I must say. So I helped myself to the fruit from the desserts to make my own juice with. Back at my own apartment, I have a modern juicer, of course. I lack practice with large food processors and somewhat underestimated your kitchen's blender. Well, that's okay then. But still, you should be in bed and resting. I usually go jogging at this time of day. Since that's obviously off the table now, I need to walk up and down the hallway at least a few times, just for half an hour or so. I suppose there's no reason why you can't do that for now. But please don't overdo it. If you start to feel strange, go straight back to bed. The night shift will be round soon to see whether your medications have started to take effect yet. Yes, sir. They're so stubborn. No, don't go back up. Go down. Have a great evening. You too. Staying much longer today? A little while, yeah. Well, I hope you can wrap up soon. See you at the Hibernation Festival tomorrow? I couldn't imagine anything more beautiful. Truly, it would be a dream come true. But looking at this new shift rotate, I guess you'll have to manage without me. Too bad. I hope you have a good day anyway. You too, kiddo. Rudy, what are you doing down here? I'm waiting for my ride, but I wanted to get a snack for Ollie before I go. He said he wanted something chocolatey. But the candy in the vending machine looks really gross. Tell me about it. There's a good chance it'll just eat your money without giving you any food, too. Really? What a ripoff. Where can I get something sweet now? Try the cafeteria or check the second floor?
If you see the cafeteria, you'll Probably flatter Sergey some.
Yeah. Try the cafeteria. Our clerk Sergey should still be lurking around here somewhere. The cafeteria is already closed, but he might make an exception for you. Really? You think so? Awesome. Thanks. I'll check it out right now. Okay, now I need to find out where the freak... Oh, hi. The supermarket is. Hi, Finley. Rough day, huh? You could say that again. Do you feel like coming over and cooking with me tonight? I mean, I already said I'd meet up with Carl. Okay, maybe another time. Take care, Finley. And I don't want to leave Carl high and dry. That would be rude.
That was me, you dork.
She is the dorkiest of dorks.
Yep. Hey, Bear Bird, they remembered.
Yay, crumble time! Make of the crumble!
I'm proud of you for remembering.
Make of the tasty treat!
Seriously though, where is the supermarket?
I think I might be down. So I'm gonna go all the way down, like go across and then go back the other way and see if I run into it. Yeah, it has to be down. We got the ice cream shop, we got the bakery, we got the clothing store, appliance store, fabric toy store, hair salon, the gardening store.
Your body's gone. Finally.
Is this the supermarket? There's Carl? I didn't recognize you at first. No, I didn't. What's with the hat? Shh, not so loud. I'm incognito. Okay, why? The supermarket's new stock comes in tomorrow morning. So, what does that mean? You're just in time. Oh, Carl, I didn't realize things were that bad. I can lend you money, you know. Save it for charity. There's so much stuff in the dumpster that's been thrown away. Oh, we're dumpster diving.
Yeah.
Is that legal? Depends on the state. Yes. I see. Don't be so squeamish. You wanted to help, didn't you? Yeah, but I'm not getting into the dumpster. This is my only good jacket. Don't worry, you don't have to get your hands dirty. I just need you to distract people while I dig out the good stuff. And seeing as you mentioned the hat, I brought one for you too. We're a team after all. Oh, really?
you serious? What? It looks awesome. No, it don't. Also, it looks like I'm wearing fluffy house shoes because I see like the house, like something behind me. Okay, welcome back. Carl got put on leave of absence and has decided that we are going to go dumpster diving. And that Finley needs to wear this glorious, feathered, lovely hat to cause a distraction and to be incognito. Besides, you need to draw the attention away from me. And how do I do that? How should I know? You're full of hidden talents, aren't you?
No.
Just jump around in front of people. That should do the trick. Oh, man. Dumpster diving. We all know you're a natural entertainer. Distract people from Carl about what Carl is up to by dancing in front of them. Each person will show you what dance they want to see. Press and hold the button for the right dance to make the person happy. Some people want to see more than one dance. If you're too slow, the person you're dancing for will get angry. Don't let this happen too often. Why can't I be the one dumpster diving?
You got squish. I'm so tired. 2 chores in one, and yikes. First one. Oh my goodness. Up arrow. Down arrow. Left arrow. Down arrow.
You're behind, so you're not helping at all.
Sorry.
If anything, you're confusing me.
You're doing good though.
What doesn't help is all these dances look so similar. I'm having to really look to see which one they're actually wanting.
Yeah.
Wait, no. You're this one. No, I was doing it. I was doing the one you wanted. How long does this go for? Carl, hurry. Thank you. You're so tired. 2 days of chores and one in yesterday's activities. Oof. Well, good job in getting the chores done. Proud of you. But also, relax. Take a breather. That was good. We got good stuff. So now you're going to eat all that? Finley, this isn't for me. We've got 2 orders for tonight. One's on High Street. The other's by the old tunnel. Your neck of the woods, more or less. Let's get them delivered quickly. It's pretty frosty out here. What about the hat? What about it? Can I take it off now? No, we're not done yet. That's your delivery hat. You need it so people recognize us.
Alright. Give away the stolen groceries. Okay, one... He said one was by the tunnel. Where was the other one? He said high...
Yeah, it was on High Street, the one's by the tunnel.
Wait, we're on High Street. Why are you... That was weird.
Why was what?
I don't know. He was on the freaking
Yeah.
windowsill.
Yeah, your body's back now. What's going on?
Hey Ruben, glad I ran into you. Why are you still outside? It's starting to get colder. Leave me alone, you big lug. What are you two loitering around here for? And what's with the ridiculous disguises? I've been wondering the same thing. Hey, is that any way to greet young, motivated delivery guys? Bah! I've got a bag for you. You can keep it. I don't need your grub. Come on, you old geezer. I know you can use it. You need healthy food and lots of it. Winter's coming and your immune system isn't what it used to be. There's even a pack of prunes. I know how much you love those. Alright, give it here. There we go. Bon appetit. I'll try to bring you some more next week, okay? Yeah. Let's keep moving, Finley. We've got one more order. Do I need to bap you too?
What? No. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. I have the bapping pillow.
I did nothing wrong. Oh boy!
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I can read chat, you know. You're behaving currently? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Where's our Wolver's friend at?
I'm thinking he's by the tunnel. Alfio, my good man. My delivery helper, and I got something for you. See? I knew it. Ooh, is all this for me? Sure. If you don't like something, just give it to someone else. You're a really good guy, man. So much great stuff. I'll be feasting tonight. Thanks so much for all this. But remember that you need to go back to the hospital, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm fit as a fiddle. I know about your leg, Alfio. Please promise that you'll get yourself checked up. Will you stop bringing me food if I don't? Of course not. It's all yours. Just think about it, okay? Okay. Alright, buddy. You take care of yourself, okay? Finley? We're done for the day. Off to bed. Good job. Take care, Alfio. See you around. Sleep tight, you two. Cool hats, by the way. I'll accept the compliment of cool hat from him. I like him. Okay, I can't talk to Carl. Alfio's right. What do you mean? That we look good in these hats? I told you so. You just have a hat face. No, about you. You really are a good guy. Ah, get out of here. I only help out when someone can't afford a crumb to eat. It's no big deal. All the same, I kind of enjoyed it too. You put on quite the show back there. Nearly had me clean forgetting I had my own job to do in the dumpster. I'm heading off. I want to be fresh for tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. The Hibernation Festival? The Hibernation Festival. See you there, I'm hoping. Of course. I'm not going to miss my first Hibernation Festival. I'm on night shift, though, so I can't stay that long. No worries. We'll make the best of it. See you tomorrow. You make a great delivery assistant, Finley. We should definitely do this again sometime. Sleep tight. I'm glad I stuck with going to help Carl.
Mm-hmm.
As I immediately drop my lid.
Goober.
There it is. Wow, I haven't slept that well in ages. No, it's raining. I guess my body needed it. No crazy dreams, no thunderstorm. Just sleep. I have a visitor? The crumble is in the oven? Huzzah!
Carl or Mia?
I don't know. Neither. Finding gifts for RJ's birthday in a few weeks is hard. You can do it! Finley, oh! Happy Hibernation Festival! I thought it was raining.
It was raining.
Thank you, same to you. Oh man, I'm already super excited. And I'm way behind my preparations too. Things have been really intense this year. What did you have to do? What do you think? I'm responsible for all the exquisite decorations, of course. You'll love it. They're so beautiful. I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd pick you up. There's something else I wanted to show you. Then we can head to town square together. Sounds good. Yes! I can't wait. And Shorty, you have to tell me how it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know you said you winged it, but I'm sure it'll be great.
Sometimes the best recipes are from Winged It. We've had terrible recipes from following the recipe. Like, what was that one where it's like it was a tablespoon of salt? What was it again? Was it
I don't remember.
Swedish meatball recipe?
I think it was the Swedish meatball recipe.
It was so salty.
Oh, so let's stop at my shop first. There's something I want to show you. Okay, sorry.
The crucible.
Why are you up there?
Because it didn't come all the way off. Meow. They was gonna jump off anyway.
They teleported.
No, you caught them.
What are you saying there? What was her name? Ashley? From Resident Evil 4?
Yeah.
Ta-da! What do you think? I made this just for today.
Aww.
Oh wow, you really didn't clean up that paint I spilled? Of course I didn't. Look how beautiful it is. What do you think of your masterpiece? My masterpiece? You're the one who painted it. Yes, but your contribution was essential to the whole. That makes it a collaborative work of art. You could even call it a performance art. Does that mean I get to share get a share of the proceeds? We'll negotiate the details another time. I mean, it's not like I can just sell this artwork to a collector. Because you're emotionally attached to it? Because my store is physically attached to it. Oh. Right. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. But while you're here, why don't you come into my store with me for a minute? I've got another surprise for you inside. Is it another flower? Did you give me another flower? Cleanup party! I don't want to clean up. Cleanup party. Is this the second surprise? Yes, hee. Just look at my store. I was up all night putting the decorations together, and I was thinking since you're such a nice person, maybe you could help me tidy everything up. That way, we'll get to the Hibernation Festival in no time. Alright. Yay! Your job, my super kind friend, is going to clean the floor. Let's go! Oh, I'm sorry, Shorty. How's it looking? I'm done. Superly duperly. Fast as lightning, Finio. Ready to head out then? I was ready the moment I walked in here. Yay, to Town Square, to the Hibernation Festival. It's night? What?
Look behind us. Oh, she was sprawled out and adorable.
Did you pull the blanket off, or did she pull the blanket off?
Pulled it off last night.
Wait, so for those curious, we have like a couple of like those storage cube things.
Storage cube ottomans.
Cube ottoman things. She, Freya likes to snuggle up on them, so we had a blanket draped across them. Apparently last night she decided to pull the blanket off and curl up on it, like right behind my chair. Last night. And is now curled up in it, between us on the floor. It is cute.
You just missed the thing you talked to them about, Bear Bear.
Eh.
Okay.
Who are you? I haven't seen you before. I can't talk to you either.
You're a bison. Whoa.
Carl, how's it going? Never better. Did you know that they've got hot cocoa with brandy here? Okay, how about everything else? I feel better than ever. I finally have time to think about the important things in life. Like hot cocoa with brandy. I even slept in late today. Man, I needed that. I'm not leaving here until all the stalls run out of food and all of the kegs are drained. Did you know Mia's taking part in the stew contest today? I didn't even know that, so how... Finley... Mind reader. Really? No kidding. No kidding. Our Mia's gonna be a champion stew maker this year? Old Colbert might as well pack up her gruel and head home right now. This calls for another drink. I need to line my stomach with alcohol before I start scarfing down Mia's stew after all. Isn't it usually the other way around? Hey, what do I know? I'm not a doctor. True. You're way more competent than any doctor I know. Wish I didn't have the night shift tonight. Whoa there, Finley. Don't get frowny, Finno face. My Finno-Fana Finley friend.
You're so plastered, buddy.
You and me, we're celebrating today. I feel great.
He is so plastered.
Hey, have you seen Giuliano around? Not yet. He wanted to serve his extra foamy craft beer today. I'm gonna go find the old scoundrel. I'm getting thirsty. See you later, Radiator. Hey, Giuliano! I can't read that! Anyone know where I can get something to drink around here? And he's gone. How are you feeling? Are you ready? Hey, Mia. Anyone home? 2 tablespoons of truffle powder. Or was it 12? Finley, was it 2 or 12?
Oh, Jesus.
You have to tell me. I don't remember anymore. I feel sick. Calm down, Mia. Take a deep breath. Okay, okay. Okay. Are you okay now? I think so. How many spoons of truffle powder go into the stew? None. There's no truffle in the stew at all. That's better. You can do this, Mia. You've done a great job with everything so far, and I've been looking forward to sampling your stew all evening. You're going to win. I just know it. You really think so? You bet. It's going to be amazing. And if I can help you in any way, just say. I'll be right here watching you cook everything else off the stage. Yes, we've got this. Thank you. I feel a little better already. Maybe I'll have another swig of my drink first. Whatever works for you. Just relax one moment, I'll be right back. I better go over to the recipe just one more time. Candle! Hello. I hope you enjoy the festivities. Can I interest you in our handmade fall tree tea towels? We still have a few castanets too. Or how about a traditional hazelnut candle? I'm afraid I still need a moment to get these things ready. Why don't you come back later? I think I'll be ready after the stew contest. Okay, so I need to come back here after the stew contest. Got it. Got it. Ready? Oof. Yeah, I'm ready. I'll be rooting for you, Mia. Thank you. Fellow porcupinians, may I have your attention for a moment? A happy hibernation festival to you all. Today is a special day for me, as I have the honor of officially opening the hibernation festival for the 9th time in a row. You'd think this would be a cakewalk for me by now, but I'm still nervous. Nervous with joy, seeing all of you celebrating with you. This is always the highlight of my year. I look into your faces and think back to all the wonderful years we've had in this town. I see many of you grow up. New faces have joined us. Old ones have left. And me? I'm still here. For that, I'm truly grateful. I don't want to ramble on too long. After all, we're all here to party, right? I just have one more thing to ask of you. As you enjoy your delicious drinks today, and treat yourself to a hearty bowl of hot stew, or gossip and laugh with your loved ones, spare a thought for those who cannot be here with us today, those who have passed away over the course of the last year, and also those who are at work right now or simply somewhere else. Think of them. When you see them again, tell them how much fun you had today. Make them turn green with envy. Alright, let's get on with it. I, Adele von Witterstein, can feel the hairs on the back of my neck standing up in anticipation, as I hereby declare this year's Hibernation Festival open! Ta-da! Here's all to all of you. Cheers, you old biddy. Cheers. Here's to us. Turn on the water.
I'm to explode.
Just like every year, hot water is passed through the pipes of the town fountain to keep us warm and serves as a base for the stews. Good luck to everyone taking part, and bon appetit to all the new stew samplers. Here's to us. So wait, they're using fountain water in the stews? That just sounds unsanitary and kind of gross.
Okay, now drink some water because you probably strained your throat a little bit. I'm doing my voice like you always.
Okay, can I get the candle from you now? Good news, the hazelnut candles are just firming up. They should be fresh and ready to go after the contest, if not before. You're doing great, Mia. Can I taste it? Finley! What's wrong? Finley! Yes? The pickleweed. What's a pickleweed? My secret ingredient. The spice that makes my tomato stew special. Excuse me. And I forgot to get it. I don't have any, Finley. What am I gonna do? I can't leave my stew. Everything's already simmering. And time's running out, too. Don't worry, I'll get some for you. Where did you get something like that? At the grocery store, but that's closed hours ago. Any other ideas? Yes, you see Roman Hydric over there at the front? Yes. Pickleweed is his main ingredient. I don't know why, it must make his stew terribly better. But knowing him, I'm sure he won't give any of it away. I'll ask him. You just keep doing what you're doing. Just a few more minutes, dear contestants. Then it's time to drop your spoons. Oh no, did you hear that? Don't worry, I'll be right back. Really? Oh, thank you. Mr. Hydric, may I disturb you for a moment? You know, I'm always happy to listen to my team's concerns. But I still need a moment or two for my stew. And you've just heard time's of the essence. I need some of your pickleweed. What? From my ingredients? Yes, can you spare some? You'd be doing me a huge favor. No, sorry, out of the question. You're a very likable young man. And I would like to help, truly I would. But my ingredients have been measured out precisely according to my recipe.
Can we talk about how she's dancing?
Mm-hmm. If I change even the slightest thing, it will affect the taste. I'm sorry. Okay, thanks anyway. Don't mention it. Mr. Hydric can't spare any of his ingredients. I'm sorry. That's alright. It's my fault for forgetting it after all. Thanks for trying anyway. My young colleague. I have been thinking. You are part of St. Ursula's hospital. Just like myself and our other young colleague back there. We have to stick together. With that in mind, I've decided to give you some of my pickleweed. Really? That's very kind of you. But of course, I can't simply give my ingredients away. So, I would also like to ask a favor of you. Okay, what do you need? I would like a bottle of caraway liquor from the wine stand. Okay, no problem. I'll just head over there and buy you one. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. The caraway liquor is very special. The owner has produced only one bottle of it left. One bottle of it. Oh, I'm guessing it's insanely expensive then. Expensive? Not at all. In fact, the wine cellar is looking to give it away. Oh. Yes, it's a prize of sorts for the first person to say the secret phrase to her. The secret phrase? Exactly. It's sort of like a password. The solution to a riddle. Do you have any idea what it's about? No. But talk to the person at the wine stand. I'm sure you'll find the answer there. Okay, I'll get you the bottle. Excellent. Even though it would have been nicer if you helped us for free. Is that you? I'm interested in winning the bottle of caraway liquor. Oh, really? Then tell me. The red trees have left the forest. Red trees? Oh, you don't know the answer? Apparently not, no. Okay. There are a few other people who are also playing the game. Maybe one of them can give you the answer. How do I find out who knows the answer? That's part of the puzzle. But I'm going to give you a little something to get you started. Now pay attention. The blue shells glitter prettily in the morning sun. That's it. That's it. Take a look around, talk to people, and good luck. Thanks. Oh no, I have a timer. Oh, blue shell. The blue shells glitter prettily in the morning sun. Ah, I know the answer to that. Hold on. They hide when the yellow sun grows too hot. No idea what that's supposed to mean, though. Yellow sun. I'll figure it out. Good luck. Yellow sun, yellow sun, yellow sun. Who has a yellow sun? You have a green train. Yellow sun! I know the answer. The green train is almost there. Okay, thank you. Oh, that sounds familiar. It travels on the Purple Sea. Thank you. You're welcome. Good luck. It travels on the Purple Sea. The answer to that is... the red trees have left the forest. I hope that helps you. It does! Thank you, Susie. Ah, you've returned. So you have the answer? Hold on a second. Are you playing the game too? Why, of course. There's no rule against it after all. So do you have the answer? Yes. The red trees have left the forest. Now they grow on the golden beach. Incredible. That's the right answer. You've won. And in record time, too. Really? Yay! Congratulations. Here's your prize. A bottle of caraway liquor. Thank you very much. I've got a dash. Have a good evening. You too, my friend. Don't drop the bottle. Mr. Hydrick, I have the liquor. Very good, my young colleague. You can always rely on Team St. Ursula. Can I have the pickleweed now? Of course. You've held up your end of the bargain, and so shall I. Here's your prize. A bundle of the finest pickleweed. Thank you. Sorry, I've got to run now. I've got the ingredient. What? Really? That's awesome. You're the best sous chef in the world. We can talk more later. Time is running out. I don't know why I had to say time is running out twice. So, my lovelies, your time is up. The cooking period is now officially over. Set your wooden spoons to the side and prepare for the tasting. Dig in, folks. Official announcer gets first dibs, hee hee. That was fantastic. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. I don't think I've ever need to eat again. Yep. But before we get to the awards ceremony, there's something I'd like to get off my chest. There are a lot of different people living here in Porcupine. Some have been here for a short time, others have spent their whole lives here. And that's good, and the way things should be. Be kind to each other, be grateful, be understanding. If you do that, Porcupine will remain the beautiful place it is. Maybe these are just the melancholy thoughts of an old, old woman. Or maybe I've already had a nougat punch or two.
Nougat punch.
but I love all of you. So before the food coma sets in, let's get to the award ceremony. To refresh your memory, here are all the participants and their creations. Cleo took us on the wild journey through the world of porcini mushrooms.
Yes.
Roman presented you with a spicy pickleweed pot. Isaac whipped up some handmade alphabet soup for our bookworms. Wonderful handwriting, by the way. Our lovely Mia, a first-time contestant today, gave us a tomato stew that I'm sure has bowled more than a few of you over. And our last candidate is someone we only normally see when we're sick. Sergei, head chef of cafeteria at St. Ursula's. His entry this year was fiery hot pepper stew. Okay, that's everyone. Now hold on to your spoons, it's about to get serious. The winner of this year's porcupine stew contest is... Mia with her fruity spicy tomato stew. Really? Congratulations! Yes! Congratulations! What a great stew! And that goes for all of you as well. Congratulations on your amazing creations. And congratulations to everyone who got their hands on a bowl. You were really lucky to get to taste such wonderful stews. And now let the celebration continue. You said it. Hee hee. Mia, you were amazing. Congratulations. Hee hee. Thanks. Did you like the stew? Even better than that. I haven't even tasted it yet. What? Why? Because the whole pot got gobbled up straight away. I didn't stand a chance. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, it's no big deal. I could see how delicious it was from the looks in everyone's eyes. Celebrate, Mia. You've earned it. Thanks. I feel a little awkward, actually. Phew, finally done. I couldn't concentrate with the excitement of the contest in the background. Anyway, can get you something now. I was wondering if I could get a hazelnut candle. One hazelnut candle coming right up. What do I owe you? Nothing. Nothing. That's right, everyone gets one hazelnut candle for free, if they want it. Oh, that's very nice of you. But doesn't it mean you end up losing money on the candles? Yes, but making hazelnut candles is my favorite hobby. So I really don't mind. It means I need a little while to make them, though. But at least they always smell fantastic. Enjoy your candle. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Happy Hibernation Festival. Okay, am I ready to go then?
Carl's so jacked.
Well, I got my candle. Oh, Mia's coming after me. Mia, is everything alright? Yes, everything's great. I wanted to give you something. Really? Is there still some of your stew left? No, that was gone in a flash. You've been such a tremendous help to me, and I'm so grateful. You're always so helpful. It's really amazing. What do you mean? What I'm saying is that I couldn't have done that without you, which is I want you to have the winner's trophy. Really? But you're the one who won it. Yes, but it was as much your victory as it was mine, really. Besides, I wouldn't even know where to put it in my apartment. Thank you, Mia. I feel very honored. But how about we share it? It can be one of those trophies that moves from place to place. I'll take it and invite you to dinner sometime, so I can show you my finest cooking skills. Then you can take it home with you, and we can cook again at your place. We can take turns with the trophy and the cooking. Okay, yes. Let's take turns. Happy Hibernation Festival, Finley. And to you. Celebrate, you deserve it. But now I need to get going. See you in the morning. Good night. I like Mia.
Is that trailer open yet at all?
Yeah. Snow! It's snowing. Hey, Porcupine! All of you! Happy Hibernation Festival!
Okay, so does this mean that we're about to, like, the game's about to end because it's fall of Porcupine? This is the end of fall? Or is it like fall of Porcupine, like we're seeing the decline of Porcupine?
I don't know. How do you... I just... Like, the little... You see his breath every now and then.
Yep, you just saw that.
It's cute! It's a cute, nice little detail.
Right. Also, how long can that boy hold his breath? You know?
Yeah. Not in the mood for the Hibernation Festival? Sure I am. But someone has to keep this place running. I'll be down in a minute, though. Then we'll get the real party started. All that nonsense beforehand with the stews and everything, I can't stand it anyway. Boring. I heard you can win a bottle of caraway liquor at the wine stand, though. I've got to get my hands on that. I've heard it's delicious. And there's only one bottle of it. I'm afraid I got some bad news. What? Has someone claimed the bottle already? Well,
Yeah.
Roman has the bottle. That greaseball? How dare he? The world just isn't a fair place. He won't even appreciate the drink of that quality. When I get my hands on him. Now off to your shift. Dr. Kukowski's waiting. You're on the night shift together tonight. I got a candle to deliver.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go deliver my candle.
I wonder if you have to wait till you go see her.
Probably.
Get that exercise, Finley. Get that cardio in, dude.
Good evening, Finley. Happy Hibernation Festival, Dr. Krukowski. Yes. Hope you had a good time. Yes, It's just the two of us today. Holidays are all well and good, but someone has to keep the lights on here. That's true. So how are things looking? As they should. People actually feel a little better on days like this. Some are homesick, others are just happy to have some peace and quiet. Still, from a physiological or psychological point of view, the Hibernation Festival actually seems to help them. I'll take care of our dear Irma today. Please handle your duties. You'll find me in the break room when you're done. Alright, see you soon. Messenger?
Mia. Oh my gosh.
Hope you're feeling well again. Glad you're coming back to work. Okay, I already read that. I still can't believe I won. I'm still shaking. That was amazing. Thanks, Finley.
No.
And then today's schedule. Okay, Irma's not on my list, so let me go give her the candle real quick. That is a grumpy looking owl. No, I can't. But the candle.
Maybe you're supposed to give her the candle after you're done with your shift.
Maybe. Dr. Gerda Giesdorf? Finally. Bring me back a cup of black tea. Then tell Dr. Theobald that I want to speak to him. I'm actually your attending physician. You're a doctor? St. Ursula save us. You're barely out of diapers. Do they sell medical degrees online now? Let's not lose sight of the matter at hand, Dr. Dr. G.
Niesdorf.
Niesdorf. Dr. Niesdorf. You came to us today suffering from severe tremors. On top of that, you've been complaining of recurrent itching and muscle atrophy. Liver cirrhosis. What? Liver cirrhosis. Are you deaf? Have you already been diagnosed? I can't see anything here. I'm a surgeon, child. I've had liver cirrhosis for longer than you've been alive. Accordingly, I am aware of the high mortality rate once surgical intervention becomes necessary. That's why I'm here. So let's cut to the chase and get down to business. Okay. Okay, the blue is way over, so...
Me, you need to use the blue-green pill.
Yeah, I need to clear this out. No. Okay, so... That's right.
Good job, Bear Bear.
Your liver readings are in the critical range. You don't say. To make sure it's cirrhosis of the liver we're dealing with, we need to do a liver biopsy. No. No. I already know it's cirrhosis of the liver. What do you take me for? Although I'm sure your accounting department will be thrilled if you carry out a few unnecessary procedures that can charge me for. What if it's not liver cirrhosis? Do I have to teach you how to treat me right here? Listen. I like to drink, if you know what I mean. Excuse me? I'm talking about chronic alcohol abuse. And your nursing staff insist I don't drink here. So now I have two problems. alcohol withdrawal, and this blasted liver cirrhosis. According to the latest research, your symptoms could also be triggered by other diseases. New research? A load of waffle, that's what that is. Well, go ahead. I'm sure you know exactly what you're doing. Well, aren't you just a ray of sunshine?
Probably would have couch like I thought Irma. You know what I mean?
Good evening, Miss Von Galen. It's important not to get rattled. After every inhalation comes an inhalation comes an exhalation. Everything that is closed will one day be opened up again, and vice versa. May I interrupt for a moment? Oh. Hello, Finley. I didn't hear you come in. We were just lost in conversation. I bumped into dear Sonia this evening in the cafeteria. That's one way of putting it. I'd forgotten I was meant to have an important meeting today. Suddenly, it got hard to breathe, and I passed out again. Dr. Katira brought me back up here. I have to admit, in a certain amount of luck, Benjamin from surgery happened to be passing through at the time, too. He was a huge help in getting Sonia up here safely. Thank you, Dr. Gutierrez. I'll take over from here. Oh, of course. Let me know if I can be of any assistance to you. Any advisory capacity, of course. Miss Van Galen, I wish you all the best in natural recovery for both body and mind. Now, I've already taken far too long of a break. I wish you both a pleasant evening. Thank you. You too. How are you feeling, Miss Van Galen? I still feel a little out of sorts. Your blood pressure must have begun fluctuating. You had an extreme high resting pulse when you first arrived here. The drugs regulate your blood pressure. Dr. Gutera kept talking to me until I felt better. He was saying something about my inner core, breathing exercises, that kind of thing. I tried yoga once, not my cup of tea. Yes, Dr. Gutera has his own way of looking at things, but he wasn't exactly wrong. Let me check your readings. We have to make sure that the drugs are working, so you remain stable. Alright. The one I'm terrible at now. I got a B. I'll take a B.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid medication will only go part of the way to solving your problem. It would be wise to develop ways to reduce stress. Unfortunately, this happens a lot for people nowadays. But how am I supposed to avoid stress? Well, there are a few options, but you'll need to work out what works best for you. They didn't teach us much about stress avoidance techniques at medical school, to be honest. The things that Dr. Gutierrez said, they kind of helped. I'm going to take a nap. Maybe I'll get lucky and catch Dr. Gutierrez again tomorrow. Rest well. Okay, and then 304, and then please let me give the candle to Irma. I would have really loved to go to the hibernation festival today. I'm sure you would. I'm sorry it didn't work out. It's okay. I've been having my own little hibernation festival right here. I just had a coffee with cream and hazelnut. It was the highlight of my day. You have an inflammation of the renal pelvis? Are you in pain? Yes, but I'm trying not to let it get to me. Alright, but don't make things too uncomfortable for yourself. We can always get you some painkillers if you want. For now, I'm going to give you some medication to help bring the swelling down. Okay, where's that vein? I'm gonna guess it's maybe that one, but... Oh my gosh. You were so wiggly.
You did really good though on that.
Please tell us if the pain gets any worse, or if you have any problems urinating. You should really be drinking you really shouldn't be drinking caffeine this late in the day, but
That's why I was twitchy.
The cobbler's done. Yay! Crumble. Crumble's done. Yay!
Words are hard.
You might find that coffee helps a little. Anyway, I wish you a wonderful hibernation festival and sound night's sleep. Thank you. I'm definitely wide awake right now. I've got to admit. And words are hard. Let me go see Irma. I have a candle for her.
Maybe you're supposed to give it to Dr. Krakowski?
I don't want to give it to Dr. Krakowski. I want to give it to Irma. I'm done, Dr. Krakowski. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? No, everything's fine. You're right, the patients really are doing a little better today. I'm glad I'm on the night shift now. It's really quite pleasant. If you say so. Well, let's see. You were really quick today. I like that. I have one more request for you. Of course, what? Miss DeCalma. I've been watching her tonight, and she's not doing very well. She asked if the nice doctor would stop by again today. I think she means you. Why don't you go check on her? I'm sure she'll be happy to see you. Sure, I'd love to. Yay, I can give her the candle! I've got a gift I wanted to give her anyway. Well, don't keep her waiting. Irma, I'm coming!
I can't tell what's you and what's Finley at this point in time when it comes to Irma.
We are one and the same.
Yes.
Hey, Irma, how are you doing? Finley, what are you doing here? I thought you were out celebrating today. I was. It was great. I met a lot of people, and the stew contest was really exciting. They got the fountain working again for the occasion. And look what I found, Irma. Can you smell that, Doctor? The scent is just incredible. You've really made my day. I'm feeling much less shivery already. This brings back so many images for me. So many memories from years gone by. From all the many hibernation festivals I've seen. It was your first one today, wasn't it? Yes. But you should get some rest, Irma. All that talking gets to your lungs. No, it's all right. I need someone I can spin my yarns to. I'm very tired. But I would like to tell you one last story. I don't like how she said that.
Mm-hmm.
Irma? What do you mean by that? It's okay. What? No, it's not okay at all. We'll get you back on your feet, I promise. I'll get Dr. Krukowski right away. We'll figure it out. You've already done more than I can imagine. But may I ask one more favor of you? Of course, what is it? I'd love another cup of tea. My throat's a little dry, you know. Of course, we... Now, Finley, don't fuss. It's alright. I'll just dash to the break room. We have tea in there. I'll be right back.
And the candle's still in your inventory.
I put it down. Why is it still in my inventory?
Stupid ninjas.
Stupid uncut ninjas. Already have hot water, thank goodness. What kind of tea should I make? What kind of tea? Peppermint?
Oh no, winter tea.
Peppermint or winter tea?
Go peppermint.
Okay, now I better get this straight to Irma. Finley, taking a break already? No, I'm just getting a cup of tea for a patient. Ah yes, old Irma has a taste for the finer things. Could you come with me, please? Irma isn't doing well at all. I know. I already went to see her and checked her readings. She's going to die. Don't say that! In the next few hours! But we have to do something. What I'm gonna do is make myself a cup of tea too. How can you just walk in here like nothing's wrong? Why aren't you doing anything? I've already done everything I could. Sometimes even the best treatments in the world can't help Finley. But go to her. Make her last hours as comfortable as possible. That is our duty to her now. Make sure she has enough painkillers. Shouldn't we contact her son? I've already tried that too. Unfortunately, I have not yet been able to reach Giuliano. I'll keep trying and inform him of the situation. Go now. Irma's tea is getting cold. Okay. Irma, I'm back. And I've got your tea. Irma? I saw her blink. Who? Oh, sorry, I must have dozed off for a minute there. You're a darling, thank you so much. Just set it down there. I remember my first hibernation festival like it was yesterday. It was already very cold for the time of year. The cars and park benches were buried in snow, but the hibernation festival still had to go on, of course. Gilbert loved the hot air balloons more than anything else in the world, but he also had a great fear of flying, and he wasn't the youngest anymore either. Neither of us were. So we compromised by heading to the countryside to watch the balloon race. At least we used to until it was banned. It was the hibernation festival, when Gilbert sat in a hot air balloon for the first time. There was already snow on the roads and roofs of the houses, the lights and the smells. We were there every year. When it was cold outside and everyone started to come closer together, I'd already bought a hazelnut candle and enjoyed some lovely conversation with plenty of laughter. When Gilbert secretly slipped away, he'd spotted a hot air balloon in the square. Back then, you could still book flights in the winter. They said you could see the whole town from up there, but that year the balloon remained grounded. The weather was already bitterly cold and very windy. Then, all of a sudden, the icy gust of wind blew across the square. Hats and caps flew through the air. Mothers had to hold on to their children. And that gust of wind blew my Gilbert right into the basket of the balloon. When he picked himself up to climb back out again, he got the fright of his life. The balloon had broken loose and was already rising hundreds of feet above the ground. And me? I'd seen the whole thing and leapt desperately at the dangling rope to try and hold the balloon down. But instead, I simply floated away with it. Gilbert helped me into the basket, and the wind carried us higher and higher into the wintry clouds. Porcupine was no more than a small speck of light in the fog. Eventually, it disappeared altogether. Gilbert would barely move due to his fear of heights. The cold bit into our skin, but I managed to cheer him up. His dream had finally come true. I reminded him, riding in a hot air balloon. Unfortunately, we soon realized that the burner was frozen. But then I remembered the hazelnut candle I'd bought. So Gilbert and I made ourselves comfortable in the basket of the balloon and lit the candle to keep warm. I don't know how long we sat there, but it was indescribably beautiful. Just us, the sky, the clouds, and the scent of the hazelnut candle. Suddenly there was a bang, and the burner started up again. The heat from the hazelnut candle had thawed it out. Gilbert quickly figured out how to steer the balloon. Even the altitude didn't bother him anymore, but how much we knew which way to go. Then, before we could even begin to worry again, I heard it, very softly. The hibernation hymn, the song everyone in Porcupine sings together for the hibernation festival. We strained our ears, and Gilbert steered the balloon straight towards the song. Eventually, Porcupine emerged from the fog. The beautifully decorated masterpiece, the snow-covered roofs, and the festival goers. What a sight. They had broken into song to help us find our way back. Gilbert landed right in front of the fountain, and all of the crowd cheered. And that's the story, more or less, of how my Gilbert and I took a flight together for the first and last time. He died the following year. I'll be reuniting with him soon. Then we'll fly together again, my Gilbert and I. Are they still playing the hibernation hymn in the square? Maybe, I'm not sure. I think I can hear it, just faintly. Yes, they probably are still celebrating, and here's the two of us, stuck working the night shift at the hospital, eh? You're doing a good job with the work, but Irma? I made it to the hibernation. Can I have a hug?
Yep. That's why I have not gone to Solid. I saw this happening. Uh-huh.
And that was just the second act. How much longer is in this game? I think there's 3 acts in this game. Wow, looks like someone got out of the wrong side of the bed this morning. What happened? Didn't you enjoy the hibernation festival? Things aren't so great right now, Alfio. Can I help you? No. Oh, there's a little snowman. That's cute. I really need to fix that water sprinkler thing so it's not just spraying water everywhere. Morning. Have a nice weekend? Why the gloomy face? Morning, Ingrid. I'm not in a great mood. Is this because of Mr. Kalma? I'm sorry, kid. Really. I like the old lady, too. I was hoping I'd feel better after the weekend. Well, I guess you're just one of those people who feels a lot for others. Just make sure it doesn't become a problem for you. Death's a part of our profession, kid. Try to focus. There's enough living people around here who need your help. I get it, though. They always say the first death really sticks with you. Yeah, maybe you're right. I'll focus and try my best. That's the spirit. Good morning, Finley. How are you? Alright, I think. A patient died yesterday. Your patient. I imagine Irma's death is still on your mind. Nevertheless, I would ask if you don't let your performance levels drop. We can't let these things affect our work. Got it. You can rely on me. You know the drill. We'll talk again once you finish treating your patients. Try to make this a good day, Finley. In spite of everything. Good luck. Oh, one more thing. Irma died of complications from pneumonia. She was old. Her immune system just couldn't hold everything off. She remained stable for a while. However, her condition worsened during her stay here. These things happen sometimes. The incident with the water damage in her room probably didn't help either. What I'm trying to say is, you did nothing wrong.
Aw.
I've even made a note to that effect in my report. I assigned you to treat Irma, and that was the right decision. I'm sure of it. Finley, I heard about Irma. I'm so sorry. I hope you're okay. I'll be making her memorial figurine today. Gonna make sure it's a good one. Come by anytime if you need to talk, okay? We have a tiny owl.
The burrower.
Oh, not you. Irma's bed was empty this morning. I figure she didn't make it. Sorry to ask, but that must have been your first death, right? Oh, man. Try to get over it. The sooner you get used to it, the better. Can you stop being right where I need to go? Now, my dear colleague, what's your assessment of your health situation? My withdrawal symptoms are diminishing, and so's the pain. Good. Do you mind if I examine you? That's what I'm here for.
Press and hold.
Mm-hmm.
Just barely.
It's like, it's been a hot minute since I did that one, so I was like, what am I doing again? We're gonna keep increasing your vitamin B1 and energy intake. Your liver's on the mend. Are you sure? Nonsense, my liver's had it. The readings are clear. Really? You came to us just in time. Feel free to take a look for yourself. We'll have to keep you here for a few more days for observation. If you want to keep on living, you need to keep off the alcohol. Forever. Clear, honest words. I like it. Maybe something will come of you after all, in the distant, far-off future. But what I do or don't do is none of your business, understand? I've given you my medical opinion. What you do with it is entirely up to you. Why they have me go all the way down the one way, go all the way back this way, and then go back the other way? I don't know, but... Hi, little friend. You're Emma, right? Okay. I'm sorry, the last name!
What?
Miss Emma Strawberry Yogurt, right? No. I'm Emma Smith. Okay, so it was making a joke. Oh, right. That's what it says here. So they must be like a kid. I must have read it wrong. How are you feeling, Emma Smith? I miss my home. And I've got a tummy ache, too. You did get some pills, didn't you? But it's still not better yet? No. Alright, let's take a closer look at what's up with your tummy, then. Okay, which one is this? Okay, it's the symptoms one. Okay, so we're just gonna go boom. Boom. Okay, 2 are right, but in the wrong spot. So let's do foot here, skull here, hand, tear, stomach.
Dang.
Okay, so bone, tooth, skull, stomach. Let's do that. No. Okay, so that means it needs to be a foot. Stomach.
Maybe the brain?
Tooth. Brain? No. Skull. Hand. Brain. No, not brain. Stomach. No, can't be stomach there.
Well, you know that stomach goes on the third one.
Okay, and so these are just backwards, so that's brain, that's hand. Woo!
Good job, Rick.
Thank you for your help. I think your pain is because of your food allergy. I read that you're not allowed to eat certain things, is that right? Yes. So are you watching what you eat then? Yeah, but... What is it, Emma? Well, Gerda said that after the hibernation festival you can eat as many nuts as you want. Is Gerda your mom? No, my mom's name is Mom, and she's away. So who's Gerda then? Gerda Niesdork. I always visit her when I'm homesick. She's a doctor, like you. Wait a minute. Do you mean Dr. Niesdorf? Yeah. Can you do me a favor, Emma? Okay. Please don't eat any more nuts. I'm sorry, but your tummy doesn't like nuts, not even after the hibernation festival. Oh. It means I know. It's mean, I know. But your tummy aches are mean too, aren't they? Yes. So you keep off the nuts, and we'll think of some nice things for you and your tummy to eat, okay? Yeah, okay.
I expected better of her. Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but you know what? It makes sense because she's an alcoholic.
Yeah. Good morning, Miss Von Galen. Is that the time already? Your colleague said you'd be checking on me again today. Well, looks like she was right. Shall we get straight to it? I'm sure you want to get back home, too. Okay, so orange needs to go up. And red needs to go down.
Green needs to go down too as well.
And then... That's good.
Dang, that's fair.
Yep. I'm seeing a significant improvement. You know what? I'm actually feeling a lot better today. Better than I have in years. I feel like I'm really aware of my surroundings again. Sounds like a medication's doing its job. Yes. But I think there's more to it than that. I managed to talk to Dr. Kotera again. And it was like he tore down a wall inside me. Suddenly I saw everything I used to think was important in a different light. I've decided to change my life around completely. I don't want to end up here again. I want to be able to focus on other things, instead of just living for my job. I called my boss this morning and requested 4 weeks off. That's great. That's not how she thought. She threatened to fire me on the spot.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Don't be. I am the island, I am the sea, and maybe unemployed, but I don't care at all, and that's great. I'll do my exercises and follow my heart more. Thank you for helping me. I'll make sure to thank Dr. Gutera again before I leave too. Have a great day, and look after yourself. Okay then, I think your woo-saw moment might have gone a wee bit far, but okay. Also, can I go yell at the doctor for telling a kid that's allergic to peanuts to eat nuts? Nope. Okay. Fine. All done? Yep. It took you longer than usual today. But given the circumstances, I'm willing to turn a blind eye to that. Let's see.
Hey, it was still perfect.
What have you got for me today? I don't have anything for you. Dr. Theobald was asking after you. Oh, really? Why? I couldn't say. However, he did ask if I could give you the rest of the day off. I'm not happy about it, but I said yes. I guess it must be something important then. Do you think I should go to his office? You can if you like, but you won't find him there. How do you know? Because he's just made himself comfortable in our break room. Oh, strange. That's just the way he is. I guess I'll pop in and see him then. As you wish. Alright, let's go see why Dr. Theobald is asking about me.
Either going to force you to take time off, or you're going to be the one that have to go to Giuliano.
Finley, there you are. Thank you for coming. Sure, Dr. Theobald, what can I do for you? Nothing, but I wanted to talk to you. First of all, I would like to thank you. You've done an excellent job these past few days. Thanks. Is it all you wanted? No, not at all. I heard about Irma de Calma's passing, of course. A tragedy, truly. Like so many others here in Porcupine, I knew Irma well and liked her a lot. I'll miss her very much, the whole town will. But you were the one who looked after her and were there for her in her final days. Is Irma the first patient who's died under your care? Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. It's not uncommon to struggle getting your... I think that's a typo. Struggle getting your them off your mind the first time. I still remember my first two. I think I know what you mean. I still think about Miss DeCalma a lot. Just try not to let those thoughts affect you too much. After all, there are still plenty of other people depending on your help. Don't get distracted from looking out for them. It's Irma's funeral service this afternoon. It'll be held at Gilbert's. Giuliano hosts most of the funerals in this town. I'm sure this one will be especially hard for him. You should be there. You'll feel better afterward, believe me. You mean I can go to the service? You were excused for the rest of the day. And I'm sure Miss DeCalmo would have invited you anyway. Okay then, I'll be there. Thank you, Dr. Theobald. No need to thank me, Finley. Say goodbye to the old lady for me. Okay. Take care, kiddo. And don't slip on the snow. I already pulled something in my back this morning.
Did you just jinx us?
Possibly.
Damn it, Ingrid.
See, the little trailer's open now.
Oh, the kill shop guy, okay.
Oh, there it is. So you're here too, young one. It's good to see you. The roller coaster of life never stops, does it? A few days ago we gathered to celebrate. Today we've gathered to weep. Finley. Hey, Giuliano. I'm so sorry. I wish I'd had more Finley. It's okay. Thank you for coming. I know we hadn't known each other long, but it means a lot to me. Please make yourself at home. There's food and drink. Go ahead, take a seat. Just make yourself at home. Is there really nothing I can do for you? Come to think of it, there is one thing, actually. Anything you want, what is it? I think there's a colleague of yours here, too. He didn't hang around long. He just stood in the corner and didn't talk to anyone. Then I think he went out the back door. I haven't seen him since. Could you go and see if he's still there?
Carl.
I'd check myself, but I've got my hands full. Sorry, here I am asking for your help again. It's no problem, Giuliano. I'd be happy to do that for you. Thank you. No, not Carl.
Aww.
Gregor, you're here too? Get lost, kid. Don't you want to come inside? The service is about to start. No. There's food and drink too. Lots of people are here. Leave me alone. Okay. And I can't talk to him anymore. It's all my fault. What do you mean?
Yup.
I'm doing the best I can. I know the hospital relies on me. I'm the one who's supposed to look after it after all. If that old lady hadn't gotten sicker, if that water damage hadn't happened, if I'd just taken better care of the hospital, then maybe she wouldn't have. This is my burden to bear. I'll never forgive myself. All those people in there. I see the way they look at me. They know it's my fault. It's not your fault. I felt the same way. I was the one treating her right up until the end. I still believed she'd get better. I didn't want to face the fact she was going to die. But in the moment she passed, I knew she was at peace with it. She was old, her body was weak, and she was happy. She didn't want people looking after her all the time. And that's okay. I did my best, and you did too. But sometimes things crumble and collapse anyway. Sometimes we have to say goodbye to people. Sometimes we can't help them. I'm going now. You can come with me if you want. I can't. I'm gonna stay here. Okay. But if you change your mind, just know that you'll be welcome. Sure, whatever. I should go. I don't want to disturb the bereaved. You should do what feels right for you. No one's forcing you to stay. Yeah, you're right. Let's go in. If we go in at the same time, they won't all be staring at me. And I can slip away quickly if I need to. Sounds good. Okay. Wow, you're here. Sorry, Finley. I know how much you liked Irma. How are you feeling? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Just happy I could be here today. Me too, even if it has been a bit stressful for me. But I'd do anything for Irma. If there's anything I can do for you, just say, okay? Ha! That it? That it? Just pop! I'm sure Pina made the figurine. It's such a nice tradition. I'm proud of you, Pina. Did you know Irma? Of course. I loved stopping by to chat to her during my rounds. She was always sitting in her window with a plate of cookies next to her. She always made me coffee on cold days. I'd love one of her coffees right now. Aww. Irma. I can't believe she just died like that. It's so unfair. Hey, Finley. Ted, you're here too. When did I meet Ted? Of course. I've really fallen in love with this little bar. I didn't know there was a funeral today, and I didn't know the deceased at all. But I'd still like to be here for the wake. I'm sure Juliana will be glad to see you. I hope so. Ted is new in town as well. She doesn't have a place to stay yet, so she's moved into the motel room at Gilbert's. She could probably just stay there for a while. The place isn't that expensive and never gets booked much anyway. Speaking of which, she's working on a book right now. I wonder how that will work, how that will turn out. Question. How does she get up there? She's in a wheelchair. Is there an elevator somewhere that I don't know about? Or like
Go upstairs and see.
the bathroom's upstairs too. That doesn't feel right. And there's the bedroom. Yeah, there's... How does she get up here? Irma used to pick me up from kindergarten. I think my mom ran a restaurant with her once. But that was a long time ago. Aww. From the story. I should talk to Juliana. The funeral's probably just about to start.
You're seeing all her actions take in their consequences.
So did you find him? Yes, he's the janitor at the hospital, but he doesn't want to come in. I think he needs some time to himself. I think we all do. I'm glad he's here, though. Speaking of which, how are you holding up? I'm coping. But please let me know if there's anything I can do. I will, my friend. Please sit down. It's about to start. Dear guests, could I have your attention for a moment? Thank you all for coming. I can barely bring myself to speak, but last night Irma, my dear mother, passed away. She was a real talker, always telling stories, and she was surrounded by people who loved her. That's you guys. Thanks for that, all of you. When I was little, she taught me to play an instrument. She practiced with me, and I hated every second of it. But when I was playing, her eyes would light up. I wish she could look at me with that way again. I want to play a very special song for you, a song Irma requested every time I picked that instrument up. It's the title screen song. It's so pretty. I remember one day it was really frosty when I had to deliver my letters. I slipped on a patch of ice. My whole mailbag fell into the river with all the letters still inside it. And I tore my cruciate ligament. Irma not only helped me fish every single letter out of the river, she even dried them, restored them, and delivered them for me. Irma worked with my parents in a restaurant. Things had been going downhill for a while, then Irma came in with a new dish. Rainbow beet gratin? It was a hit. Before long, it was the only dish everyone wanted. Irma and I used to play backgammon together every Thursday in the summer. How did you know Irma, Finley? I'll tell how you have that squirt new Irma. He's the one that let her die, you jerk face. It's the truth. Irma was in great shape, then one day she just bends over, sprains an ankle, ends up in the hospital, and a few days later suddenly she's sick, real sick. And then she just dies. I'm telling you, it's all that guy's fault. Him and all that staff at that awful hospital. I just heard him talking about it right now. They're letting the hospital deteriorate. It's so bad the folks who go there pick up new diseases in the wards. Irma didn't even have pneumonia until they took her to that dump. I'm telling you, Irma didn't just die. She was murdered there. If St. Ursula's wasn't so useless, Irma would still be with us today. We'd be celebrating, not mourning. Everyone who works there should stand up and take the blame for this. We'd all be better off if the hospital was torn down and never darkened our skyline again. Ralph, that's a crock of nonsense. Nah, hold on. Maybe he's got a point. St. Ursula's is a danger to us all. That's right. We need to run these murderers out of town. Maybe we better that way. Look around. Do you see anyone from the hospital here except for this clown? Exactly. They don't even have the nerve to come here to the funeral. Because they know this is their fault. Plain as the noses on their faces. But... quiet, everyone. Please. This isn't about pointing fingers at anyone. This isn't about St. Ursula's. It's about Irma, my mother, your friend. Finley? Yeah? I'm sorry to have to ask you of this, but perhaps it would be best if you leave. But, please, I don't want this argument to ruin Irma's memorial. I'll make it up to you, I promise. Let's talk later. Okay. Oh man, that didn't go how I expected.
Yeah, no.
Looks like my cell phone had no reception at Gilbert's. Me and Carl both tried to call me. Call me or Carl? Mia?
Yeah.
Hey Finley. Thanks for calling me back. I was worried when I saw you today. Are you okay? I'd be lying if I said I was. Oh? I don't know if it'll help, but I actually have plans for tonight. I think I need to get my mind off of things, and I'm guessing you might want to as well. If you come along, we could help each other. Pina will be there too. Sure, why not? Cool. I just got off work. I'm standing in the middle of town square. Perfect, I'm heading your way now. Let's meet at the hospital entrance, okay? Alright, see you soon. Do you mind looking up to see how many acts are in this game, please?
Three.
Okay, so I'm on the last one. Because, at the beginning of this day, it said I got the achievement for completing Act 2. Is the funeral over already? Dr. Kukowski told me you were there. Sure was. Then there was an argument. People said it was my fault Irma died. What? I wanted to explain myself, but didn't get the chance. That's so mean. It makes me so angry. Yeah. Can we change the subject, maybe? Anything special going on in your life? Well, today's my stage debut. What do you mean? I'm rehearsing with the Porcupine Amateur Dramatics group for the first time. Want to come watch? I want to get used to having an audience. Do I need to do anything? Watch, listen, nod. And don't be too harsh a critic. I can do that. Yay, let's go. The rehearsal's taking place in the small stage in the park. Okay, so I should be close-ish to being done, possibly?
Yep, and some people say that the last act feels kind of rushed. So we'll see how that goes.
So, may try and finish it today, then. frontier guy with very over-exaggerated voices going door to door and couldn't understand that you were the homeowner. He thought you didn't live there? What? Why? Oh, sorry. He's trying to sell his product to the neighbors and sounds desperate. Okay, then. I wish him luck, I guess. Ah, here's the stage. Can I interest you in a hot cup of coffee? Perhaps a tea or a saffron roll? No thanks, sorry, I've got somewhere to be. Sure thing.
Cow, that's expensive. A saffron roll?
Yeah? Mia! I'm so glad you came. And you brought Finley with you, too. Yes, I asked if he wanted to come.
You have a hotspot? Bro, this is so much better, man. What?
I'm so confused by what in the world is going on with you, Shorty. Is the dude, like, still actively there? Like, what? Yes, I asked if he wanted to come. But just to watch. Watching? Nonsense. You're just in time. One of our members dropped out today. Caught a flu at the hibernation festival or something. Oh no, can we still rehearse without them? Sure we can. You've brought the perfect replacement. But I don't know anything. Oh yes, Finley, please, you'll have to join in. I'm sure that's just what I needed to feel more comfortable in my first role. Alright. Yay! Woo! I was in a theater group in elementary school, but I might be a little bit rusty. What's the play? Will I even work with someone new to the role? That's what's so great. We're an improv troupe. Okay, that's better. He was. He's gone now. That was at your neighbor. You have your windows open so you could hear. He thought that your neighbor's car was the one who lived here. You're like, no. Do you know their names? You're not giving personal info. What? Why would he ask you for... No, that just sounds suspicious. That doesn't even sound desperate. That just sounds suspicious. We're an improv troupe. We give everyone a role at the start of the show and then just see what happens. And tonight we've got something very special in store. Very, very sus. He thanked you for opening your door, too? Okay. A terrible crime that needs solving. I'm scared already. You're telling me. And you, Finley, are going to be our detective, the private eye. The guy who is a little too tough for the police. You're basically the referee. It'll be great practice for the rest of the group. Oh, okay. I hope I can pull this off. I know you can. This is gonna be great. Is everyone ready? Yep. I'm already pumped too. Let's go.
Bear.
I was like, okay, you can go now. Not interested. Goodbye. Don't have any personal info. No passwords. No nothing. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
Hey, Bear, whose line is it anyway?
Yes. I know improv. I like improv.
Well, I'm just saying, like, this is, like, something that you see with, like, whose line is it?
Okay. Alright. We've all been given a brief on your roles. Any questions? Good. Folks, we got 2 new additions today. So to celebrate, we've come up with something special. Listen up, everyone. I mean, I agree. That stuff makes me nervous. We open an old hospital. It's 6 in the morning. There's a storm outside. The rain's coming down the buckets as, one by one, you enter the building. Shortly after the shift begins, we hear the chief physician's voice break into horrifying screams. Oh, Ah! Come on, you can do better than that. Let me feel your terror. Ah! Much better. A body has been found in the chief physician's office. But it's not any body. It's the body of the chief physician's personal assistant. You gather in the break room. The fresh coffee is still bubbling in the pot where the door flies open once more. Into the room strides none other than the city's most famous detective. Finley, that's your cue. His face is grave, his steps determined. And so, the questioning begins. Finley, you just let me know when you're ready to give your verdict, okay? Okay.
This is gonna be funny.
Alright, folks. Let the interrogation begin! I don't know how that could have happened. It was the chief physician. I'm sure of it. You've got to believe me. She would have done anything for him, but she swept that under the table. If he threatened her with it, she wouldn't hesitate to resort to such means. And to preserve her career. I did see her leaving the building last night, when I was just starting my night shift, but doesn't mean anything at all. Where were you at the time? Me? I was only here for a cigarette break. I just got back from the night shift, and I was going to go straight home after that. Did you notice anything unusual? Is there anything else that might be relevant besides your theories? Well, I don't know if it's really relevant, but before the PA started here, he worked at another hospital, but he was falsely accused of involuntary manslaughter, so they fired him. Can you imagine that? Do you suspect anyone? I told you that, the chief physician, of course. Haven't you ever seen a detective drama? I'll come back to you later. Alright. Oh man, I need a coffee. It's really terrible what happened. I still can't believe it. I was even here when the crime took place and still couldn't do anything. Where were you Where in the building were you at the time of the crime? I always come in extra early because I like to work in peace before the hustle and bustle starts. So I sat in my office all morning, going through patient records. I haven't been there long. I was eager for a fresh start after my previous hospital, and I get along very well with everyone here. But I'm still trying to get up to speed. Notice anything unusual? Anything unusual? As you may already know, I'm pretty new here, so I probably wouldn't even notice if there was something out of the ordinary. But maybe will help you provide a more objective view than your colleagues. Yes, I suppose so. Do you suspect anyone? I don't want to make any false accusations, but there is one thing as it happens. The chief physician came to see me a few days ago. She asked me to keep an eye on the janitor. I think he was hanging around my floor a few times, heading into the storeroom. Some people suspect him of stealing medication. And have you noticed anything? No, I never seen him there. But maybe the murder victim caught him in the act. I wouldn't wish that on anyone, truly. Oh, I already did that one. Let me just get back to where I can ask questions. Did you ever speak to the ambulance driver? I've seen him in the corridors a few times, but apart from a friendly nod here and there, we've never really interacted. I'll come back to you later. I'd love to help, but I've been busy all morning. Where were you? Busy, eh? With what? Sometime last night, the damn pipe in the basement burst again. That's the third time this month, not that anyone cares.
I just feel like how this kind of like seems a little on point.
Yeah. And everything's always underwater, so I spent the whole morning on my hands and knees down there tinkering around. And then I thought, what's the strange object in the water? And hey presto, I had a murder weapon in my hand. Not that I knew that at the time, obviously. Notice anything unusual? Notice anything else? I don't know if this is relevant, but I talk to the guy a lot. Out of the stairs after work, he's the only guy here that smokes apart from me, see? Ah. Mr. Black Cat said he was out for a smoke break. 2 days ago, he was saying some weird stuff. Thought someone was following him, stuff like that. I managed to calm him down, told him he was imagining it. Turns out he wasn't. Alright, thanks for the tip. You suspect anyone? Maybe the ambulance driver? He was always kind of weird when it come to the PA. Saw him sitting in front of the guy's office again yesterday. Don't know if that helps. What about the ambulance driver? We used to smoke together. That was pretty nice, actually. He's quit now, so we don't see each other that often anymore. But he's also been a little weird recently. Maybe he wants a job or something, but he's been chasing the PA around a lot. Tell me about the new doctor. I think she's avoiding me, but I don't know why. Yeah, whatever. You don't understand how awful it was. If it were just a dead body, I wouldn't have been so shocked. I've seen more than a few of them over the course of my career. But in my office? Before my third cup of coffee? What in the world? What's this world coming to? How am I doing, Finley? Am I convincing? You're doing great, but you need to stay in character. Oh yeah, oops. Hee hee. Ahem. I'd like to ask you about the incident. Yes, of course. I think we all want to get to the bottom of this. And as soon as possible, too. Where were you? I'm busy, so keep it short. Very well, I'll be brief. Where were you when the incident happened? I wasn't in the building at the time of the incident. I'd already left early yesterday evening. I always try to get here as early as possible as a rule. That way I can finish the day's work early, too. Only today my car broke down, so I didn't arrive until the same time as the rest of the staff. The breakdown service took forever, but maybe that was lucky for me in the end. Otherwise, it could have been me lying here cold on the floor. Horrible. That does rule me out completely as a suspect, though. I see. Did you notice anything unusual? Is there anything else you'd like to add? I just can't stop wondering why it had to happen in my office, of all places, and how. The only person with a key besides me was my assistant. And we couldn't stand each other. I don't know why what he was doing in my office. As far as I know, he was never in my office unless I was there too. His key was only for emergencies. Do you suspect anyone? If you ask me, it was the nurse anyway. My PA made some nursing cuts a few weeks ago, and I've heard nothing but complaints ever since. She also has a penchant for being unprofessionally emotional, if you know what I mean. Something about your statement makes me wonder. You told me earlier that you and your PA couldn't stand each other, correct? That's correct. Interesting, especially as I've heard from various sources that the two of you got along very well. That is wild speculation. And anyway, it should make me even less of a suspect, if anything. True, I lied. But I only did for the sake of my image. I don't want to be the kind of boss who's known for playing favorites, so I treat everyone the same. What do you think of the ambulance driver? I don't think I've ever talked to him. I don't interact with most of the employees here on a regular basis, if you know what I mean. Tell me about the doctor. She hasn't been here long, just a couple of months, but she's proven a good fit. I was a little skeptical at first because I didn't know if she was assertive enough, but it's worked out fine in the end. She's normally very reliable, though I did find a stack of uncompleted files on her desk just today. What do you think of the janitor? I'll be honest with you, I've always had a suspicion, but that was up to something crooked. He's always creeping around everywhere, cropping up where you least expect him. I think he's been stealing, but I don't have any proof yet. I was told you don't smoke anymore. You said you were taking a cigarette break, but you don't smoke anymore, do you? I'm not a murderer. I would never kill him. No, I don't smoke, but I'm allowed to go anywhere in the hospital. Wherever I want, especially to my own brother's office door. You heard me right, he was my brother. And I would never hurt my own family. I'd rather kill myself. He's may not have wanted to see me, but I can't help that he died before he could change his mind. And I know he would have done if I could have just talked to him again yesterday. Have you spoken to the new doctor at all? I heard the news when she first started here, but I've never really talked to her. I don't think she liked her PA very much. What do you think about the janitor? He's a nice guy. We used to smoke together a lot because our shifts synced up well. They don't sync up so much anymore, but he's pretty reliable and nicer than most of the others. What's your opinion on the chief physician? She's sneaky, I'm telling you. Thinks she's so much better than other people, just because she can boss us all around. I'm surprised she wasn't kicked out years ago. She's just as bad influence on anyone else. Okay. Do you know your chief physician felt about her assistant and where she was today? I don't know what kind of relationship my boss had with the PA, but she always leaves the building at the same time on Mondays. I think it's because she wants to catch that show on Doctors on TV, which is always on at the same time. That's what someone told me once, at least. I don't know if she's a suspect, but I think she's a smart woman. I don't think she would have killed anyone of her own office, where she'd be the one of the most obvious suspects, but that's just my opinion. She was cursing her head off when she arrived this morning, too, because her car broke down. I saw them towing it away. You said you got along with all of them, but yet I've heard differently. I've been reliably informed that you did not have a good relationship with the murder victim. I've never tried to hide it. Maybe not everyone knew, but that suited me just fine. Yeah, me and the PA, we clashed pretty often. He didn't always agree with my methods and opinions. And yeah, sometimes that made me angry, but angry enough to kill him? I'd never do that. No one gets along with everyone, every single one of their colleagues, and I'm no exception. That's normal. I mean, that's fair. Did you ever speak to the ambulance driver? I've seen him in the corridors a few times, but okay, I've already read that one. Were you aware that the ambulance driver was actually the brother of the victim? Did I know they were related? Of course, I hired him after all. I'm not stupid. My assistant didn't like his brother very much. We discussed the prospect of firing him on several occasions, but in the end he said his brother was weird but harmless. And in fact, he was a very peaceable person. All the same, he didn't want to talk to him. Oh, okay. I think I've asked all the questions. Oh, no, you're also a person. No, I couldn't stand him, but it doesn't make me a murderer. If I went around wanting to murder people, I'd have to start actually doing it a long time ago. Not that I'm saying I did. Fact is, he just wasn't a nice guy. Ask the new doctor, she'll tell you. He really had it in for her. That's more of a motivation to kill him than I've ever heard. Besides, I was on duty on another ward all night, so it couldn't have killed him anyway. I have some questions for you. Like I said, I was on duty. I don't know exactly where he was killed, but you're welcome to talk to all the patients on the ward. I spent a lot of time there that morning, having a very long conversation with the woman in room 7. She didn't feel well, and she really wanted to talk to somebody about it. Not to mention giving them her whole life story. Did you notice anything unusual? I remember wondering about the light that was on in the chief physician's office. Though that was somewhat time in the early morning. Do you suspect anyone? No, I didn't see anyone. Or, wait. The janitor. I saw the janitor on that floor. Okay, have fun getting the kiddo. He said he was looking for a ladder for some repair work. Unfortunately, I couldn't help him. I had my hands full myself that morning. Did the new doctor really get along with everyone? Because I heard differently. The new doctor, I don't really know anything about her. I wasn't that interested either. I just overheard that she and the PA crashed a lot. Maybe it had something to do with the fact that they came here from the same hospital. The name was similar anyway, but whether they knew each other back then, I had no idea. It was a while since the PA left there. I ran into her several times yesterday. She said she wanted to move some files from her office into other offices. Spent all morning carrying boxes around. Oh, I didn't mean to... Heard something about that. It had been implied that you might have had a motive after all, namely a personal dislike combined with the nursing cuts. I already told you that I didn't like him, but that doesn't mean I'd kill him. Being temperamental doesn't mean that I'm a murderer. Yeah, he's made the nursing service even worse than it already was, and I could have laid into him about that then. But did I do it? No. Am I said that he's dead? No. I'm still not a murderer. Anything about the ambulance driver? I don't know who that is. Did you never have any contact with each other? No, never. You know, a hospital like this is a big place. If I ran around the building all day trying to make friends, do you know what would happen then? We'd have a lot fewer patients and a lot more funerals. That's what. Oof. I got about 2 hours left of gameplay, roughly, maybe less. Okay.
I'll probably stop after this thing.
I have to wait till I get to a save point. The game auto saves.
That's what I'm hoping is like after this, because it'll finish. This will be the end of the day, you know.
Yeah. What do you think of the chief physician? I mean, she's my boss. What more can I say? Tell me about the new doctor. We work on the same ward. The only thing I really remember was that the PA gave her a lot of slack? Or stick? Most of it uncalled for. But I have no idea if she had a problem with that. Let me think of the janitor. We get along alright. He's quite a nice guy. Not very talkative, but I think we both just enjoy not having to talk for a change. I often think of that at the hospital would collapse without him. Oh dear, oh dear. Which one was the janitor? This one? Okay. Okay, I guess I've gotten everything, so I've completed my investigation. What do you think? Can you reconstruct the course of the events? Like, yes? Oh, fantastic. So who did it? The case is absolutely clear. There is only one person who committed this heinous act. Even though every single one of you had a motive, the solution is crystal clear.
Do you want me to find the answer for you?
Oh. It was the ambulance driver. No. But, no, it really wasn't. Does that mean one of us didn't play the role well enough? Or is it that is it you that's the problem? I'm a doctor, not a detective. That's probably just as well. It was obviously the new doctor. After all, she was the only one whose alibi contradicted by anyone. She said she spent all morning working on the files, but the nurse was very clear that she kept running into the doctor in the hallway.
Oh, yeah, she did.
So what was the motive, then? Isn't it obvious? The PA and the new doctor used to work at the same hospital. The involuntary manslaughter that got him fired, but which they could never prove was him. That was actually a murder that she committed, and it didn't go well with her when somebody else got the credit for it. In fact, she took it so badly that she followed him to the new hospital, and when she caught him in the chief physician's office, she seized her opportunity for revenge. It's very simple when you think about it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
No. Phew, that was exciting. My knees are still knocking. I think my acting needs a little more practice. I'm gonna go now. What about you guys? I'll stay here in the fresh air for a while longer. Finley, do you have a moment? Alright, get home safe then. Night night, crime busters. I didn't know it was about a murder. Sorry, I hope that wasn't too much for you. I really enjoyed it, though. Without you, I probably wouldn't have come. Thanks for getting my mind off things. Finley, I don't know how you're feeling right now. I don't know what it's like when somebody dies on you for the first time. But I have to assume that'll happen to me sometime, too. And I'm pretty scared of it. Terrified, actually. But it's also part of the job, and a good doctor needs to be able to handle it. Hey, it might never happen to you. You're a great doctor. I think that's unrealistic. But when it happens, I want to be ready. What are you thinking right now? Not much. All I want to do right now is sleep. And thank you for joining in. I wouldn't have had the nerves for it without you. Maybe you'll want to do it again in the future, but next time I want to be the detective. I'd be honored to have you solve my murder. I can manage. I'm sure you can. And if you're struggling, you can always come to me. Just like I do with you. But I'll be alright too, I think. Both with this and with my life here in general. I think I like it here. The people, the little streets, the hibernation festival was great. I think I could feel at home here. Especially with a partner in crime like you. Let's make sure that as few people die here as possible. That's the deal. Deal? Yes. Deal.
Made a promise to be there for each other, I take it?
Mm-hmm.
He's adorable.
I can't wait to get a night's sleep. Good night, world. Alright, and with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream, because I was told I have about 2 hours-ish left in the game. So, we will be finishing this up next Friday. Thank you all for joining the stream. I hope you all enjoyed yourself. That was a lot more emotional than I was expecting. Like, I thought it was coming, but also it was just like... ugh. So, next week we will be doing more Digimon Hacker's Memory, Tuesday morning, and then Tuesday night, we should be doing headliners with the group. And we should be hopefully finishing this game up on Friday. So, thank you all for joining. I will be, of course, posting the official schedule later. Yes, headliners! And it just had a new update, so that'll be fun. But thank you everybody for joining. I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, whenever you're watching this. If you're watching the VOD, and have a good rest of your day if you're watching live. I hope to see you all next week. And bye-bye. Bye.